Hello, guys. Welcome back to S3D. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to see how the government was going to react to these social media companies after watching significant. I think I watched like over like 5 hours of footage. A lot of it were repeats of just to get a proper understanding of how the Congress Judiciary Committee feels about social media companies. I think they really, really put that TikTok CEO on. Oh man, the stuff they were saying, yeah, there were comments like it being like very, very racist or something like that. But I think a lot of the concerns were like legitimate. Especially when the stuff that they said about Instagram. Uh, and that really opened my eyes. I don't even use Instagram, but man, like I was just so shocked by the things that were happening. But then at the same time, I wasn't really surprised. Like all the bullshit that's happening on Instagram, it's been happening on YouTube for a long, long time. They're literally predators in the comment section. So that was really, really disturbing. But this is not something that is completely a huge surprise to me, anyway. So in light of that, I think I talked about this whole COPPA situation in December. And even like early December when I started discussing about it, and then people was like, "Oh man, you're like one of those guys who's like spreading FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt." Well, look at it. I mean, like the government is actually being serious now about this whole protecting children situation, just like they did back in 2019, the whole COPPA situation. I think the potential for COPPA 2024, Child Online Protection, uh, Privacy Protection Act, I think they're actually going to rewrite the law this year. And, make it more and more difficult for these social media companies to take advantage of younger children because kids are actually dying and they're being harmed. This was something that, it wasn't like new to me, but I wasn't aware of the extent of the harm that it's doing. So as a toy channel, I think I'm gonna take aggressive measures and reevaluate a lot of my content and basically do more restructuring. I already got rid of all the shorts, because as much as I don't agree with the direction this country is going, I'm actually planning on just relocating overseas, moving abroad. But I do agree with some of the actions they plan on taking to protect people in the long term because this will have global consequences. Children in other countries are still as definitely being exploited, just like they are in the United States, and they can have a more robust policy against these type of things. They can definitely protect more people. So I think going forward, that's the plan. I'm gonna restructure and remove some content that deem problematic. I do a lot of controversial topics these days, with the whole other thing. I didn't know it was going to generate that many views. But that Logan Paul video actually really opened my eyes about how many fans Logan Paul have that are just young people. And they would say anything to defend their hero. Uh, they have no idea how his cryptocurrency scam works because they don't care, because they're children, right? The only thing that they're being convinced is that the Prime Energy drink is like legit or something. Yeah, it's stuff like this is just really really problematic, and for people who exploit children for views and to get famous to get that much money, That opens up another can of worms. It's not just Mark Zuckerberg, or like the Google people or the TikTok people. It's some of these influencers too. They know who to exploit to make the maximum amount of money. Like, you're just not gonna be able to convince me that Logan Paul didn't make millions of dollars without his younger supporters. That's all I gotta say. So anyway, as a toy channel, as of today, I am going to take measures to restructure the channel and get rid of some content I deem probably not beneficial for this type of content. Now, I do also have a lot of content. See, I'm in this really difficult place because it's a toy channel, but I do a lot of adult collectibles, right? But then, just like Logan Paul, even though he claims that, he wants to cater to his more adult viewers, majority of his content is still being consumed by kids. Even his product, most people like Prime Energy drink. It's not even like a good hydration product. The only reason why it's popular is because kids love it, and that's it. It's a ridiculous situation. So, anyway, kind of like the same thing. These are toys. These are technically adult collectibles, but then potentially there are still going to be kids watching the video. So like I feel like the legitimate amount of views for adult collectibles usually max out about 1,000 views per video. If it's going beyond 1,000 views, that means other people might be involved. That's just my personal opinion, because less and less people have the money for luxury good these days, especially adults. You got all kind of bills to pay, right? Unless you're extremely rich, there's just no way that you're gonna have like the time and the money to continue to be indulging in these type of products. So yeah, as far as I can tell, if you're a channel under 50,000 subscribers, most of the view you'll usually max out 1,000, like 500 to 1,000. That's it. You're not gonna get any more views. If the views are going higher than usual, that means a certain group of human beings are involved in the viewership. So that is like that's my major concern here. So with that being said, the restructuring is happening now. So a lot of older content that I deem unnecessary is gonna be do away with. I do a lot of content. If they're something people don't care about, I get rid of all of it because it's like there's no reason for it to be there. It's like a form of embarrassment for me. So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me know what you guys want to see. Maybe I can work that into the future content. But I take a lot of people's suggestions in the past, and pretty much a lot of it just didn't work out. Sometimes the views will go up, and then it will just drop completely because it seems like a good idea at the time, but it has no sustainability. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.